What up, y'all? Let's start the video hot with a rev check for the new store. The new store in the last 2 days, well, really launched yesterday. Today's the second day, but it's only 12. So we did $90 so far. Let's see if I can refresh that bitch. I don't know why it doesn't let me refresh. Yeah, $90. Nothing. Okay, what the fuck? $90. Nothing too crazy, but again, this is a new, very new launch. So yeah, very good to see how the new launch is doing, honestly. We spent $71, so with our cogs and shit, we're down a couple dollars, nothing too crazy. So this is a very good sign of what you want to see for a metrics for a launch. Essentially what the ad account setup is: CBO, broad, one ad group, 4 creatives, and each of them have have a different style of creative, or they're targeting a different persona. So that's how I like to kind of set up my creatives. Let's see what today holds off. We got a sale literally at 4 a.m. this morning, so hopefully we can get a couple sales into the door. If we get a couple sales into the door right now, we'll be super profitable. We're already profitable for the day, but if we don't get any more sales for today, then we will end up probably break even or maybe unprofitable. But it's looking like a very good sign. I did, instead of doing US, make it top 4, and the 2 sales we got were from the UK and Australia. So hopefully we're able to get again some more sales into the door. Hopefully it can optimize for the US as well, and we can get even more performance into the door. Conversion rate looks good, creatives look good, offer looks good. So this could potentially, maybe, who knows, be a good product that we can maybe run up a bag on. The most important thing here, though, that I like to do is kind of start working on some new creatives, because at the end of the day, creatives is the most important thing. The initial creatives you launch probably aren't the best ones you can make, because realistically you're trying to get that launch up as quickly as possible to validate if the product even is worth putting more time into. That I see it got a couple sales, well, 2 sales. I'm gonna work on launching a new creative batch every single day. Hopefully I can get that out. I should be able to get that out, and that's the goal for today for that specific store. I also want to update you guys on what I had going on yesterday. So yesterday was again a creative day. Yesterday I was able to find a good amount of concepts that I want to test out with my creators. As I told you, I don't know if I told you guys, but I want to kind of diverse my content a bit. I've been using kind of the same clips in a way over and over again. Now I kind of want to switch it up. So yesterday I again found a bunch of concepts. I found one concept that I submitted this morning to one of my UGC creators, and I'm gonna see how well she can make this. This one is very organic. It's like a TikTok shop style that I've been kind of talking about, but I haven't really taken action on. So essentially just a girl talking straight to the camera, just talking about how they love the product, talking about the benefits, and just making it very seamless. Like literally you don't even know it's an ad, because the way she's talking, it seems like she genuinely loves the product, and she just seamlessly shows the product a few times, and then you can't even tell that's an ad until you wait until the end of the video, and there's like a slight call to action. So I'm trying to test that out. I have a bunch of other shit that I'm testing out. The Mother's Day shit I'm working on today. I didn't get to work on that yesterday because I had some other shit I had to do before the creatives, but nevertheless, things are looking very good on that side of things. We really need to get some new winning creatives though into the door, because, well, I don't want to say that the creative, I don't want to say that, what do you call it? Damn, I want to end it sometimes, but I don't want to say that the campaign for the main store died. Oh, I'm talking about the main store, by the way, right now. But I don't want to say the main store died, like the campaign that I was telling you guys that was ripping died, because it needs to optimize. I did a couple boosts, but the last 2 days, it's been pretty ass. But on a blended level, we've been doing well. So personally, when I'm kind of monitoring my performance for the main store, because we have Google intact and we have email, sometimes like the Facebook will look very unprofitable, break even, whatever, but because we have the omni-channel operating Google and email, we're able to kind of sustain a longer optimization period. So sometimes instead of decreasing budgets by 20% after 3 days, I might decrease the shit after like 4, or even sometimes if I really need to leave it, let it run for another 7 days, because sometimes it might take that long for Facebook to optimize. But right now we're moving into like the the end of the week. So usually today is a good day. I looked at the metrics today. We are doing pretty well. We're like at a 2.6 ROAS, I believe, on a blended level. On Facebook, I'm not sure. I didn't really look at that yet, but we look good today. Tomorrow's gonna be good as well. So again, I'm not trying to play with budgets too much, and you don't want to really play with shit too much with this Facebook stuff. The most you want to do is increase the budgets if it's doing well, hitting your KPIs. But other than that, if it's doing shit, just let it optimize a little bit, and don't really, don't let it fuck up with your mental. Don't get emotional with it. Just let it rock. Give it, like I said, I like to give it again a 7-day window at times, just to see if it's going to optimize and start performing well. Because you realize sometimes it might just need a longer time span to optimize. So that's what I'm kind of looking towards with this specific brand. And that's why I like to have email in the back end when my businesses start doing well. And even Google, I recently added last year, and it's been doing wonders. It's usually going to do a 2.5 to a 3, 4 even ROAS, a high intent season. So that's why Google is crucial when you start getting something to get some momentum. And that's why it's very important to also get email though ASAP. That's like the number one thing to do when you start scaling, because you want to be able to soak in all these, lost revenue. But that's about that. In terms of the update when it comes to the current 2 stores. Let me see if we got a sale on the second store. Nah, we're only out $32 for today. First store we are at we're at $5.34. So we should end the day probably at like, let's see, $5.34 for the day for the main store. So we should be able to hit, I don't know what we're gonna hit, but probably like a 1,500 day or something like that. And we're just trying to scale this bad boy up. And as I told you, we're gonna run the Mother's Day shit, so we should be able to hit some 3K days just by using Mother's Day as a great way to, capitalize and get some scale in. So yeah, that's the plan right now. Heading to the gym right now, and after the gym we'll probably talk about some, I don't know, honestly. I'll figure something out, but there was something I want to talk to you guys about, but I don't know, I'm tripping. I'm gonna head to the gym right now, and catch y'all in a bit. The viewers on some bullshit, I didn't even like the bitch. Yo, what up, you guys? In this little section of the video, I'll be talking about kind of the consistent cycle of just always testing products, and kind of what dropshipping basically is and how it's kind of portrayed online. Because a lot of us, we're in the cycle of testing a bunch of products. We're in the cycle of always constantly being in the rat race of that. And we tend to kind of lose sight of what this whole process is actually about. So the whole goal with this obviously is to locate a product that is able to find a success that we can, obviously want to brand. But a lot of us, we fall in the cycle where, we test a lot of products. A product might flop. It might lose us money. We might be break even. We make a little bit of money. But then, we never really have anything sustainable. And it's like at that point, it feels like we always talk about the rat race when we're talking about entrepreneurship and business, comparing it to what it's like working a 9 to 5. But you end up in a rat race where you're constantly testing products here and there, pumping up stores, always launching new stores, new products, all that shit. But the whole goal again is to find a brand that you can run for the long term. So my biggest advice for all you guys dropshipping, your goal again is to find a product that you're able to brand. Once you find a product that you're able to brand, that's why I made the second store, to make it more of an evergreen store, because you don't want to be in the rat race where you're constantly, struggling to find scale. Is you want to be able to brand it and run that for a long period of time. The main reason why I'm able to always make sales with my current main brand, and this brand has been able to do close to $3 million, at like $2.9 million lifetime, is because I'm able to run this, and I've been able to brand the current product that I'm running. I've been running it for a couple of years now, and I'm able to make sales every single day, because you don't want to neglect stores that are able to generate revenue every single day for you, even if it's small. A lot of times for us, we want to always generate, 10K, 20K a day, but the little stores that are generating 1K a day, those you need to still keep in the back burner of your portfolio of your brands, because at the end of the day, those type of brands are brands that you can always have cash flow with. Because again, with this dropshipping shit, 1 month you might make 100 racks profit, next month you might be, or next few months you might be in a slump where you can't get no products to work. That's just what the nature of it is. But if you're able to have an evergreen product that, maybe it's not the biggest winner, but it's able to consistently do $500 a day, lean team, and you're able to profit a couple $1,000s a month, that'll take you a long way, rather than always having to start from scratch. And at the end of the day, it's a cycle, a rat race, where you're always going to be testing products over and over again. And you might end up in the process where you run out of money because you are struggling to find something to work. And the more and more people get into this e-com stuff, and if you don't solidify yourself and have a couple brands under your belt generating revenue, you're going to be in a very, 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 very bad position. Because people like me, other people that I know, they take advantage of every brand that's able to be profitable, even if it's a big or small one. Again, I just said this main brand I've been running this for a couple of years now. The reason why I opened the other brand is because the main brand is a seasonal brand. It generates revenue year round, but Q4 is the biggest period. I want to have a brand now that I can scale up throughout the whole year. That's my goal. And I'm basically in the same position as you with this new brand. I'm constantly testing new products, but once I find a product that works, I'm going to niche down into that niche and test products around that. And that's how I'm going to build that brand specifically and get that to consistent 10K days. That's the goal with this brand, being transparent enough. That's the goal. Hopefully get it to $1 million a month. And that's what I want to do with it. Again, the testing shit, like, it's a cycle. You're going to be in that cycle, but you don't want to fall into the trap of selling gimmicky products. You can find those products that are like trendy and shit to make your couple first $100,000 online with dropshipping. Like, I'm down with that. I don't have a problem with that. But once you have a couple hundred racks under your name, that's when you have to change your mindset and start thinking, how can I make this shit a long-term approach? Because if you can never make a long-term brand for yourself, you're going to be in a position where realistically you're going to have to just go back to school or get a job, because nothing you have going for yourself is going to be consistent enough, because you're always doing the pump and dump method with your shit. Like, that's just what's going to be the situation for you. And you're never going to, again, have anything consistent making money for you every single month, every single day, every single year. So you got to play every opportunity you have smart. Again, once you find a product that works, ideally you want it to be evergreen. You don't want to be in a position where it's seasonal, where the only time you make your large amount of money is Q4. You want to be able to always be making money, always consistently scaling, and just continue adding more brands to your portfolio and scale that way. Or if you want to be a guy that just has one brand, that's cool. But make sure your main brand is evergreen so you can have unlimited amount of scale. Because again, I don't want to keep reiterating this. You don't want to fall into the consistent cycle of always testing products to the point where it's like you never know when you're going to catch a winner, and you never know when your next source of income, your biggest bag, is going to come, and you're just going to be in a cycle where you're not even really a business owner at the end of the day. You're just like chasing small wins here and there, when you can be chasing a product that can be branded, get custom packaging with it, and slowly scale the business up, and maybe even exit it if you want it, or just let it cash flow for you. That's the whole goal with this thing. And I just want to come on here, like, I'm in the trenches with you as well with this new brand. I know how it feels to, find a new product. You think it's the one, get the creatives going. You say, bet this is the best creatives I ever made in my life. You launch the shit. Maybe it gets a sale. Maybe it doesn't get a sale. And you're like, damn, I fucked up. Don't let that get to your head. And this goes on to like a second point. It's like, don't get stuck in like the feeling when you don't know necessarily what to do, or you don't want to do anything. You're just like, damn, you're down. You're like, fuck, when am I gonna make money with this stuff? Just trust the process, bro, and just do what you need to do on a daily basis. The amount of times where I wake up and I'm like, damn, I don't necessarily want to do anything today. I feel like shit. This morning, for example, and that's why I want to add this to this section of this video, is because you probably can't even tell from the way I'm talking throughout this whole video, but this morning I felt like shit. I woke up sick as fuck. I'm not gonna lie, I snoozed my alarm. I woke up 3 hours later than I usually do. I woke up at 9 rather than 6. And I promise you, I feel like absolute shit. Didn't really get much done in the morning. Only checked up on a couple chats, but I told myself, fuck that. I'm not gonna lay in bed all day. I'm not gonna be, you know, I don't feel that bad. I'm just, you know, a little bit down. My energy's low. Yeah, I have a little sore throat pause. Like, I feel weird, but I don't give a fuck. Popped a little Tylenol, whatever the fuck I popped, or Benadryl. I'm back in the game. I went to the gym. Now I feel amazing. Like, at the end of the day, you guys have to do what you want to do. Got to do on a daily basis. I tell you guys all the time about my daily negotiable, my non-negotiable shit that I do on a daily basis. If I say Thursday is the day, which today is Thursday for me, that I'm going to launch X creatives. I'm going to do this. I'm going to test my ads, or I'm going to launch my ads. I'm going to do this. I don't care how the fuck I'm feeling. I'm doing that shit. I don't care. And that's how, like, every single day. Sometimes you might not be able to do most in the day, but you need to make sure you knock out your non-negotiables and you're always pushing out as much volume as inputs as much as possible. Like, I'm not telling you, oh fuck, there's a cop. Hope you didn't see that shit. I'm not telling you guys to like kill yourself if you're genuinely sick of shit, but there'll be times where you just genuinely feel down for literally no reason. You might just be in a bad mood. Maybe your girl left. I don't know what the fuck's going on in your life. Today I felt sick as shit, but I still have to do what I need to do to push my business forward and do what I need to do and continuously test and do what I need to do. And this is how you should be acting in every single level of your business. If you're just starting off, this needs to be more crucial for you. You need to make sure that you are always doing what you need to do, whether maybe you got to wake up a little bit earlier, you know, find products early in the morning before you go to work, before you go to school. That's the type of shit you have to do if that's something that you deem important for yourself. And yeah, guys, like, don't let, you know, your emotions affect your decisions and what you do. Just detach the two and just know that if you're deciding to have discipline in something, then just do it no matter what. It doesn't matter what's happening in your life. There's obviously what the hell? There's obviously scenarios where, yeah, you might have to take a break, you know? That's cool. You might not be in the right headspace doing something terrible might have happened, but for the most part, you have to just be consistent and get better 1% every single day. And I promise you, you guys will see the success that you want to see, even if it takes a long time. It doesn't matter. I truly believe that, and that's what I want to spread to you guys right now, right? But right now, I'm about to head home. You know, again, not feeling the best, but I don't give a fuck. One gym, I'm in the groove right now to get shit done, and that's what I'm gonna do. So this is gonna be the end of the video. Appreciate you guys for watching this video. If you're, you know, in the trenches of drop shipping, about to start your store, testing out products, got a store that's, you know, up and running, but you're like in the trenches, you're stuck, whatever, just know I'm with y'all. I believe in y'all niggas. We're all basically in the same boat at the end of the day in this drop shipping shit. Don't let the content you see online, people showing you their highlights, obviously they're gonna show you when they're making 10K in a day. Obviously they're gonna show you all that type of shit, but they're not gonna show you when they lost money in their product. They're not gonna show you for the most part when the shit gets banned. So understand that we all have these problems. Watch these videos as pure inspirations, but don't look at it as where you should be. The only person you should be in competition with at the end of the day is yourself, and getting better every single day, 1%, is what is going to take you to the level that you want to get to. Don't let the outside noise affect anything you're doing. You're doing great, bro. Like, if you guys were in a position last year where you never tested a product, now you know how to make a store get to 1K a day. That's beautiful, bro. Now learn how to get it to 5K, 10K a day. Like, it's just all about you getting better. Who cares if the next man is doing 100K a day? Obviously, that's inspirational. Obviously, we all want to get there. But don't let that impact the way you feel, bro. Don't let that shit. That's how you fall in the position where you're comparing yourself. What's the saying? Jealousy is the comparison of whatever the fuck it is. Like, come on, y'all. You know, stay level-headed, stay in your grind, stay in your purpose, and comment below where you guys are in your journey, man. And yeah, about to head home, get some work in, and I appreciate you guys for watching this video. If you made it this far in the video, like, you're a real one. You're my fucking nigga. And yeah, let's fucking win the week, the day, the month, whatever it is, and just get rich as shit and take care of our family. Appreciate y'all, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.